4 years after completing the shooting of the movie 76, the movie is about to hit the big screens. Set on the backdrop of the infamous coup d'etat in the year 1976, the Izu Ojukwu-directed film stars Nollywood heavyweights including Ramsey Noah, Rita Dominic, fast-rising Daniel K. Daniel and Adonija Owiriwa.
A popular head of state has just been assassinated. Seal up all the bloody exes.
It looks to me like you still don't know why you're here, Captain.
10,000 innocent public officials have been dismissed without benefit.
I am a soldier.
To achieve believability, the filmmakers partnered with the Nigerian military to tell the story.
What we are trying is to tell our own stories, okay? Let Nigerians see and know what the Nigerian army is going through. I'm telling them our own stories, the correct version, not hearsay or people, correct stories, how it's supposed to be or how it should be or what it is. That's what we're doing, so that they don't go outside and portray the Nigerian army in bad light. Okay, that's what we're doing. You come, you want to act a film, we'll tell you we'll look at your script. As long as it doesn't endanger national security, we'll go with you and then we'll guide you along properly so that you don't actually derail.
Shooting 76 took the better part of 6 months, a feat which is uncommon in Nollywood. It was an early experience for the then newcomer Daniel K. Daniel, who played a military personnel.
If I speak out, I could be charged with concealment of treason, and that attracts the death penalty.
First thing we did was we started doing rehearsals. Everyone had to get conversant with the script and with the other actors. He doesn't want a situation whereby someone is supposed to play your brother and then when you're on set with the person there is no chemistry, or your husband or your wife, that kind of stuff. So you have to strike up that chemistry before the actual shoot starts. So we had to go through rehearsals every day, and we had to go through military training. Those of us who were supposed to be soldiers in the movie, we had to go through rigorous sessions of military training for about a month. We were going to the barracks every morning. We get to the barracks before 7, about 6:45, and we start their drills, the morning drills, the whole training with them. We do it for the whole day. We leave the barracks every day at about 3 p.m. and we did that for a whole month just to become soldiers, not to act like soldiers, but to be soldiers. We had real drill surgeons training us, so there was no, oh, this one is an actor, no, we pity him, oh, this one is an actor, sabiam. No. They told us once you cross that gate and you get into the barracks, you're no longer a civilian, you're no longer an actor, you are a soldier, and we will treat you as such. You do the marching and everything. If you don't get it right, you probably get whipped, or they'll tell you to run the laps around the field. So, let's avoid all the punishments. We had to do it right.
Adonija Owiriwa dons the hat of executive producer alongside Tonya Prince-Will, and also acted prominently in the film. Altogether, the film took 7 years to make.
We took this long because we wanted to get it right. We took it this long because we wanted to tell the story at the same level as Hollywood story. This is a made in Nigerian movie, made in Nigerian film for the rest of the world. It is our story. We have told the story, and we are very sure that the rest of the world will appreciate the story, because there is a uniqueness when you tell your own story.
Are you aware of the breach of national security recently?
What is my husband's fate?
Multiple award-winning actress Rita Dominic said spending 6 months at the Mokola barracks where the movie was shot opened her eyes to what the families of the uniformed men go through in defending the unity of the nation.
I should be the one asking questions. Where have you taken my husband? No matter what happened, he should be at least allowed to see his child.
I'm very glad I was able to play this role, because it shed light on the plight of the army wives. Those are the true unsung heroes, and people don't hear their stories. People don't know what it is they go through. For instance, they can wake up one morning and their husbands have been deployed, and that might be the last time they'll see their husbands. Some of them get killed, So I'm so happy that I was able to embody that character, and I'm hoping that the public will be able to see what it is that these army wives go through.
Baby, leave me alone! I want to see my husband!
I'm a soldier's widow. I know the pain and anguish I went through when my husband died in the battle.
Was your husband here that night?
No! I need to know what's going on in my brother's house!
They are taking the co-plotters to Lagos.
If you do not speak out, my husband will be executed.
Well, 76 is, to me, a typical story post-Civil War of a country trying to find its feet and navigating the difficult terrain of ethnicity, crisis. Nigeria survived a lot, and what you see in 76 is an idea of what it went through, and it's to me a very deep, very introspective movie that asks you the question, where did we go wrong? Movie, I think I look at it as an education, and I think as a movie maker you have a responsibility to send a message. When you have such an opportunity, how do you use it? And I hope we use it well.
10,000 innocent public officials have been dismissed because they have no voice.
76 follows the story of a young pregnant woman and that of her husband, a soldier accused of being involved in the 1976 military coup and assassination of General Murtala Mohammed.
Hey, bro!
I do not know any member of your family, and I am already pregnant for you.
There's no need for you to be scared. You know how much I love you.
We continue to suffer in silence out of sheer loyalty to this nation.
And this is your best way to handle this.
This guy is a snitch. We shouldn't take any chances.
What am I to you? You have no respect for me, not for my family.
I am yet to see the family of yours that deserve the respect you bring! This is a high-profile operation. 5 VIPs have been slated for assassination, including the head of state.
Please seal up all the bloody exits as soon as you enter.
There was a coup today in Nigeria, which is Black Africa's biggest and richest nation and the world's 8th largest oil producer.
Which spiraled into a recall of ambassadors of both countries.
Coup now begins to look more and more like a straightforward military assault.
Are you aware of the breach of national security recently?
What is my husband's fate?